Hey guys, it's All-Star and welcome to another Minecraft video, and today we're playing some Universal Electricity. I actually updated my mod pack to 151, so now we have all the latest mods. I am not using Optifine actually because Optifine is really bad at 1.5. For some reason it just lags way worse than it does without it for some reason. And it worked fine before, but now it's just doesn't work well with my computer. So let's go over some of the changes here. We actually have some new mods. We have MineChem, which is a mod that I think is going to be added to the next Voltz, or I shouldn't even type MineChem because that's not going to work. You can see we have some new items. Let's just go to item subsets real quick and go to mod, and we'll go to MineChem, and you can see we have some new stuff here. We have a photonic inductions hammer. Now I actually don't know what this stuff is. We have some hazmat suits too. It looks like we have a new kind of hazmat suit. Hopefully it'd be cool if they both worked the same way with atomic science and MineChem, but I doubt it. That's something that they should probably do in the future. We have ourselves a test tube, a chemist journal. That would probably help me out if I got that. A fusion star, which looks a lot like another star. We got some fusion chamber blueprints. Direwolf's 9x9. Looks like there's some stuff in here that would really, does some custom building. We got, wow, look at this. Hydrogen, atomic manipulator, projector lens. I have no idea how to use this mod, but it looks very, very cool. And I'm actually very excited to get into some of this stuff. We also have a mod called Complex Machines. And we have some, looks like these are like little module things right here. We can hold shift, actually. Huh. Mines all logs in a tree. So we have some stuff here that we could probably use to automate some stuff. Look at that, 100 kJ per ore mined, kilojoules. Mines a whole ore deposit at once. I don't know how this stuff works, but I know there's some there's these machines that do stuff they put out lasers. They're like the replacer machine. Takes materials from a chest and placed on top. We have a grinder, which this machine will grind up blocks to produce power. So I actually don't know how the grinder works, but that sounds really cool. We could throw some cobble on there. I wonder if it gives you like sand or something, unless it's just you know, it just uses it up and it's gone. This mod is still, you know, a work in progress, so there is some problems with it. Like as you could see, there was some textures that were the same, like as cobblestone, and it said something else. So that's kind of strange, but. We also have, I think we have another mod here. I know we have modular power suits add-ons, so we actually have add-ons that we can look at. We also have Biotech, which is a new mod that's really cool. There is some ores in it called Bitanium, so we might have to go out further than our old mine to get this stuff. And this mod's really neat. They're working on it still. You can see there's texture issues. There's a refinery, cow milker. This is work in progress. There's a fertilizer, which is a work in progress. We have a woodcutter and a farmer, which is another work in progress. So these are mods that we're probably not going to use, but we're going to keep them here anyway, just as placeholders. And I think that's all the stuff that's new. But there is some updates with modular power suits. As you can see, we have a freaking model now for the suit parts. The only problem I have with this this model is the head looks a bit big. I would make it a bit smaller, but maybe Steve's head is pretty... Nope, I would make this smaller. There's no point in making this freaking massive like that. I think it would look a lot better if this was smaller. So that's cool. We have models for that now, and they even changed the little meter. It's on the side now, and you can see it has like a little nice charged bar thing. That's really cool. And you can see that I have 7.37 megajoules, and I'm not even holding my power tool. It now works without it being in your hand, which is cool. So if I take this off out of my thing, you can see that it goes down and back up. It's kind of hard to see with any eye in the way, but that's really neat. Another thing that we have here is the metallurgic infusers got a new block model, which is cool. I moved them over so that they would look a lot nicer because it was in between this block and the other blocks and it looked terrible. I wonder if he's going to update the other blocks to have their own models. That'd be neat. Another thing that changed, or actually, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, there's a lot of changes, of course, but we'll get to those later. Those are the most obvious, of course. I'm going to tell you guys some of the things I've done off camera. I moved the feed station over here to the cow farm. And you can see we got a lot of cows that are loose now, which sucks. I filled in the carrot farm. Let's go out there, actually. It's not nighttime, so I don't need to worry too much about it. I filled in the carrot farm, so now our carrot farm is full. It's actually growing right now. And I also worked on the sugarcane farm a bit, so we can get some more sugarcane for books, because that's my next thing. I want to get an enchantment room. Another thing I did was I dug out a little room down here to get to the place a lot easier, and I'm probably going to use this for other machines and stuff. Well, of course, fill up the top floor story first, and stuff like that. We still have the basic setup here. I'm probably going to take everything and move it down one block and make it a little bit more manageable to move around in. And here's my enchantment room, my future enchantment room, I should say. And you can see that we're fully charged on everything. My fusion reactor is working so well. I had to actually stop it because it filled up the energy cube outside as well. So we're down to 10 megajoules. So I want to get a better energy cube because this one is not going to work. You could see that 4.43, this will actually fill up pretty quick if I was to reconnect it. There is a problem though, because I tried using the switch cable and it wasn't working, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. You can see it doesn't work, and it actually, when I got them connected, like when I got everything connected, it actually wasn't powering the machine. So I was kind of confused about that. So I'm not going to worry too much about that, and we're getting some really bad lag. Not as bad as I was with Optifine. Optifine, I was down to like 5 frames, and it was gross. It was like really bad. And I know you guys have told me before in the comments that I really need to get a new computer, which is something that I really want to get, but I really don't have the money right now. I only have like $30, which is not enough to get a nice computer, trust me. So yeah, that's that. Let's take a look at some things that I want to do in this world. Now, I made a list here. I got rid of all the old the stone furnaces because, well, I didn't need them anymore. First thing I want to do is I want to build a particle accelerator. Now, the particle accelerator, you guys tell me it's useless. All it does is get antimatter. Antimatter is very useful, and I want to use it to make some quantum battery boxes. Quantum battery boxes can wirelessly transmit energy, which is freaking awesome. I want to do a big project in the nether with a bunch of heat generators. Like, I want to have like 500 heat generators in like a giant square in the nether on top of lava to generate some power. I think that'd be really cool. Heat generators actually don't consume lava. They just take the heat from the lava, so it wouldn't drain the lava pools there. And we can connect it to a quantum battery box, and we can send it to my house. And with that, we can even get ourselves some world anchors, which are bad because, I mean, you have to keep filling them up with ender pearls, but that's okay. We can handle that once we get our enderman farm. So that's another thing I want to do. I want to go kill the dragon and get an enderman farm. I also want to get several tunnel bores. I want to get like at least 5, 6, 7 maybe. And I want to get world anchors for each one of those. Maybe I just need one, I don't know. And I want them to mine for me while I'm off doing something else. Now, I don't know how bad that is going to be on the lag, because it's going to always have those chunks loaded, but I think it might be okay. And of course, I'll do some research on the world anchors and see how much they actually load so that I can use the least possible amount. And of course, I want to finish the ore processing factory, which is over there behind my house. We did it last episode. It was really fun. I actually haven't made any progress on it yet because I ran out of some resources, so I'm going to need to go mining soon. And after we get the factory going, I want to get all the speed upgrades for the factory. So that's going to be a lot of platinum, redstone, and iron. So that's going to be a lot of work. And last thing is I want to get a better energy cube. So the energy cubes, I don't actually know what the next ones require, but we have a basic energy cube. We want to get ourselves an advanced energy cube. So to get an advanced energy cube, we can use the basic energy cube, and we can get some enriched iron, some gold, and some energy tablets, which isn't too expensive actually, and that will hold I believe that holds 10 megajoules, so that's pretty cool. We'll have 15 megajoules of storage. We might even just build it with a steel casing, which isn't, expensive at all, so we can have 20. That actually looks a lot cheaper anyway. So yeah, I might do it with the steel casing so that I can have not 15 but 20 megajoules of storage, which will be a lot better than 15. So yeah, that's something I want to do. Let's see. We might actually have the resources for that. Let's see if we can craft that. That requires redstone. I don't think I have redstone. Yeah, we're a little low on stuff. So I'm going to empty out my inventory real quick, and yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. Oh yeah, there's another mod I added to this, and I mentioned it briefly. It was Modular Power Suits add-ons. So let's take a look at some of the things we have here. Now, I'm not sure if the Modular Power Suits has added new things since the update, or if it's all add-ons from the other mods. So one thing that I'm really excited to get into is the leaf blower. For some reason, this freaking makes me happy. I want to go outside and actually blow all of the leaves, not the leaves, but the grass off the ground, and maybe we can have some fun with the forest. I don't know. Ore scanner, that sounds really neat as well. I want to see how valuable the land around you is. That's really cool. There's a prototype Omni wrench. I think that might work with the blocks we have. I'm not sure. Then again, this might just be IC2 and thermal expansion stuff. We'll see. Lux capacitor. Launch a virtually infinite number of attractive light sources at the wall. That sounds really cool. And it's very cheap too. We can install that right now if we wanted to. Let's take a look at that. I want to try that out. And a rototiller. Let's just call it the hoe. An automated tilling add-on to make it easy to till large swaths of land at once. Swaths. I wanted this for such a long time, and also the shears. I also wanted this for such a long time. Shears is exactly one thing I wanted. We have a blade launcher. We have a railgun, the plasma cannon, the melee assist. We have the blink drive. This is one that I really like, but I think that was already for this. Onto this one. A torch placer. Stores torches in an internal storage and places them in the world on use, which is pretty cool. We have an in-place assembler, which I think was also there before. Aqua Affinity, diamond drill upgrade. We have a lot of this stuff is from the last one, but there is just really cool. We also have a solar generator now, and I believe we have some new stuff here. And for here, I think we have a kinetic. We should have a kinetic generator for the legs. We have a thermal generator right here. That's cool. And a kinetic generator. I wonder if if we get our armor really pimped up and we can go jump in some lava and just have the thermal generator get us some power. That'd be really cool. So yeah, there's a lot of new things. I really want to try out some stuff here. So let's get some shears, or no, what was it? A Lux capacitor. I want to see what this does, which we have the materials for that. So let's go grab some glowstone and 2 iron. So that's actually pretty cheap for whatever this is. Let's see. We need some glowstone, which should be up in the dust chest. Glowstone. And we need 2 iron. So for some reason I'm getting some strange lag. Okay, it jumped back up. Good. It scares me when it drops down to like 2 frames. And it's really strange that when I record it just drops down so low too. Like I usually get around 40. And then now I get like 12 and 15. So it's like, ugh. I apologize. I'm trying to make the videos as good as I can. That's why I do a lot of cutting in universal electricity. The other mod packs, or not other mod packs, but in vanilla, it's a lot easier for me to do it. So, Lux capacitor energy consumption, 100 joules. I want to see what this does. So we're going to take it, and I think it's one of those things you turn. What? That's cool. Wow. Let's go outside with this. Let's see what happens in like a dark area. That was really cool. I like that. Let's see. Let's go to this right here. This looks good. Well, it is kind of bugged. As you can see, it's floating on top of grass, but that's cool. That's really neat. I like that. Bam! Oh, wow. Alright, that's neat. That was actually pretty cheap, too. A lot of cool stuff that's been added, so yeah. And if you're really curious about some of these mods that I have installed, you can go check out my mod installation tutorial. I show you guys how to install most of these mods. The only mods that I don't show how to do is Railcraft. I forget to do inventory tweaks, and I forget to do the mini-map, which I don't have yet. I need to get the mini-map mod. Man, this is great. We're finally in 1.5.1. I wonder if we can do anything with the hoppers. That's more of a vanilla thing, I know, but Something that would be really neat to do. One thing I want to work for right now is I would need to get myself a shock absorber because, well, there's a bug. There's a bug with it now, with the jumping in this in vanilla, not the mods, but sometimes you'll take damage. This was an old bug in I think 1.4.5, but you can see we're taking damage and we're only jumping like 2 blocks up, which is retarded. So I want to get a shock absorber so I don't have to worry about that ever again. So I'm gonna head on over to the mining place, and I'm going to start mining for some resources. Now, I may or may not move to a new area yet. I don't know. I don't believe there is any new ores for MineChem, so let's take a look at that actually. Go to mod, MineChem. Actually, before we go anywhere, I want to take a look at that chemistries book. Maybe it will show us how to use this mod. Let's see. Oh god, what did I do? I think I could just type it in. Let's see. Alright, so we have the Chemist's Journal. And, wow, there's some other stuff here too. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff in these mods now. It takes a book and a test tube. So, test tube is just... oh, that's cheap. And a book, we already know how to make a book. So, let's do that real quick. We should have some paper and leather already, so it shouldn't be too hard to craft. And this lag needs to go away right now. It makes me not want to run. Okay. I'll take a look at what I can do for the lag. I'm going to try to do the best of my ability to fix it. I may downgrade to Windows 7 because it doesn't use up as much CPU as 8 does. So that might be something to get into. So let's make a test tube. Alright, and we're going to put that with a book. We also need to get some leather. I didn't even make the book yet. I'm sitting here trying to craft stuff. So we should have 1 leather already. Cool. So let's do that real quick. Let's make a book. Put that with a test tube. Now we have a chemist's journal. That's neat. Let's take a look at this here. So, chemist's journal. Use this journal to keep notes of all the scientific discoveries you make. There's a slot in the microscope for the journal. When inspecting an item, the recipes will be recorded to your journal. Discovered recipes will be shown on the left. Click on an item to activate the recipe. Place this journal in the synthesis machine and the active recipe will be automatically loaded. That was a mouthful. So, let's see. Table of elements. Whoa. Okay, so we have some missing textures for that. I wonder if it's going to be fixed. But anyway, let's actually make a microscope. I know I'm totally avoiding the whole mining thing right now, but I'm really excited about this. So, microscope. Microscope. So to make a microscope, we just need to get, that's pretty easy to do. We already have all those resources. We just need to get microscopic lens, or microscope lens. We need convex lens, concave lens, convex lens. So easy enough, and for this, easy enough. All right, we just need a bunch of glass, to be honest. So let's take a look. I should be in this middle chest, or maybe this chest. Yep, there we go. Okay, so let's make one of those concave lens. All right, and this would be the. All right, convex. Was it? What was that? What was it? Convex lens. Okay, cool. So we need 2 of those, and then we can put those together to get ourselves a microscope lens. I want to say microscopic lens for some reason. Okay, and then we just need to get glass pane. And then we just need to get 5, I believe it was 5 iron. That's definitely not enough. Alright, let's take a look in here. We should have some dust. We have 10 dust. That's not what I want. Alright, we'll grab some iron. We'll go process some, and we'll get ourselves a microscope. This is really neat. This will be helpful. We'll put our microscope stuff... why am I saying microscope? We'll put our MineChem stuff right there for now. We might move it. Let's get some... oh, there's a creeper outside. That's nice. That's exactly what I want to see, you know? A creeper outside. No. Go kick his ass. Get off my porch. Get off my porch, goddammit. Anyway, enough of that. Alright, let's make one of these. Okay. So yeah, we have gone a long way in this series, and I'm still going to go hard with it. Hard with it, that sounds gross, but... looks like there's a bug with this sorting. we actually have the same amount of, or this is going to be one more episode than the last season. Because last season I cut it short, which was, just sad. But yeah, that's really neat. And I'm probably going to try, let's see. I wonder if this would look good or not. I'm going to experiment here, guys, so don't judge it if it looks bad. You guys will probably tell me anyway if it looks bad. So we're going to put, like, I think like a table type thing. I like that a little bit, actually. Let's make, got an idea. Let's make a couple more. Let's see what this would look like. You know what? I'm actually digging that. Alright, let's place this like right here. There's our microscope. I'm not sure if I like the way it's faced though. But that actually makes sense though, but whatever. Alright, so we can put our book in here. And that says it's owned by All-Star. That's cool. And there's a little help thing here. Let's see. Place an item under the glass to discover the new recipes. Press the switch on the right to toggle between recipes for the Decomposer or the synthesis machine. So can I put like coal in here? Oh, that's cool. Alright, so alright, so it uses up an item. And it looks like we have carbon. C6 stable non-metal solid. So chemical synthesis machine, Decomposer. So that's really neat. So can I take that out now? Okay, so we figured out that this has carbon in it. I wonder if it actually updated my book. So let's take a look in the book. And we can see that it says coal, and it tells us the stuff here. Wow, okay, so if we get a decomposer and we put that in there, we can get ourselves 16 carbon. And if we synthesize it, it uses 100 megajoules and 16 carbon. So I wonder if we can actually make coal. I think we can. That's really neat, actually. Wow. This mod's really cool. Okay, let's take a look at something else. Like raw beef. Raw beef. Doesn't look like it has anything. Nope, okay. I guess it depends on, an item or not. Okay, let's see. Oh, I didn't put my book in. That's right. Let's put my book in first. Now let's try it. Alright, that doesn't have anything. Alright, now let's try this iron. Iron. Alright, look at that. Okay, so we have the synthesis. I believe synthesis is putting it together, and of course decomposer means taking it apart. So if we take this apart, we can get iron. Which makes sense, of course, which is Fe26, stable transition metal solid. So that's really cool. We can take that out. And I believe you can actually make diamonds with this mod. Now, I don't believe it's easy. I believe it's actually kind of difficult. But let's grab some diamonds, actually. I believe I have a couple in here. Well, more than a couple. Let's grab a diamond. Let's go examine this and see what we can actually do with this. Because this is really neat. Okay, wow, look at this. Alright, so we're on the synthesis machine, so C64, 64, 64. Does that stand for carbon? Fullerene, 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 fullerene. Fullerene, fullerene. And this is on Decomposer. So if we decompose it, we can get 4 out of this. So, just to confirm that there's actually a decomposer and a synthesis machine, let's take a look at this. So if we take Decomposer, there is a decomposer machine, chemical decomposer, and then there should be a synthesis machine. Look at that, chemical synthesis machine. So that's really neat. Those are some things that we want to get properly. Let's take a look at how these are crafted here. 6 iron, a diamond, an atomic manipulator, and some redstone. So atomic manipulator is actually pretty cheap. So let's go make that. Actually, let's go head back to this room and let's make a synthesis machine. See what we can do. So we need some pistons. Oh god, I don't have redstone for that. Okay, we might have to delay that. Let's take a look at the decomposer. Maybe that requires pistons as well. Maybe. An atomic manipulator. Okay, so yeah, we're going to need some redstone to get this thing done. About 16, maybe a little bit more. Excuse me, I just burped. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to cut this and go mining. This is a really cool mod, MineChem. That's a really, really neat concept. I love it. Hopefully Biotech gets updated soon, and the other mod, Complex Machines, gets a little cleaned up as well. But yeah, I'm going to cut this and go mining. Okay guys, I'm over at the mine and look what I discovered. I've been busy off camera. I've totally forgot I went mining, and yeah, I have all these resources. So I'm actually going to grab them, and I should grab some of the most important ones like the diamonds, the redstone, the iron, and the copper, gold, silver. Tin I'm good with, you know, some coal maybe, some emeralds. Platinum I don't really need actually. Uranium I could live without. So yeah, I'll just take some of that. Alright, that's all I really needed was a lot of redstone. I think we can get started with MineChem now. I'm really excited about this. MineChem is one mod that I really wanted to mess with for quite some time. I think it came out a long time ago, and I was taking a look at it, and I just never had the chance to mess with it. It looked too complicated for me at the time, so I didn't mess with it. And I always try to stay away from chemistry and stuff because I don't know. I just didn't seem like something that would fit me or suit me. But now that we have it, we should really mess with it. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a future mod in the Universal Electricity mod packs because it's on the Universal Electricity website. So might as well install it now and give it a shot. There is no new ores or generation, so we can get started with it right away. So that's pretty neat. And I love how fast I can travel from my house to the mining place. It's just amazing. I love this portal setup. Alright, so let's head back inside and let's actually craft. I believe we need 16 pistons. Yeah, 16 pistons, 8 for each one. So let's do that real quick. And let's see. Alright, so we should probably empty some of the stuff out of my inventory because this is a little gross. Alright, we're going to need some iron. I don't know if we have enough. There should be some in this chest, actually. Cool. Okay, we got cobblestone, the wood, the redstone, and the... Yeah, we have everything. This should be fine. So we need 16, so let's do that. Let's see if we can pull that off. I don't think we have enough wood, actually. We're going to need a pretty good amount of wood, so let's grab as much as we can. I have no idea if this is going to be enough. I doubt it, actually. We'll see what we can do. I don't think it's enough, because we need 16, and this is definitely not enough, so... Okay, let's just craft as many as we can, then. We'll make one of them or something. Alright, so we're going to throw that in there. We're going to craft... Alright, that's 5. We need some more cobblestone. I really wish I had, like, red power or something with the project tables, because that gets annoying real quick. Alright, let's try this again. Because with red power crafting tables, you can just throw that all in there and, like, craft, and if you need to go grab something else, it doesn't, like, pop out of the inventory. It just, like, stays there for you. Alright, there we go, and bam. And I think we can pull one more out of this. That's 13. We need 3 more pistons, but that'd be good for now. Let's make a chemical decomposer so we can break this stuff down. Atomic manipulator. So we need a block of iron. Pretty simple recipes, actually. I thought they'd be a little bit more complex, but they're not. Pretty simple. So here's our atomic manipulator. And then we're going to need to get ourselves... Wow, that's actually really simple. So get some iron, the atomic manipulator, and then redstone on the bottom. So there we go. We got our chemical decomposer. So let's go slap this down on our table in here. Wow, that's crazy. Wow. They actually rendered it in... Wow, that's amazing. I think that's beautiful. All right. Let's put that right here. I think that will work just fine, actually. So, let's see. The chemical decomposer takes any item and decomposes it into its chemical parts. It will also split molecules into individual elements. Not all items decompose. Try placing fundamental items such as iron, clay, wood, etc. And I think this actually takes power. This takes power. So we might not be able to put it here, which is a bummer. Put it over here though. Let's see if it actually connects, because I believe this is supposed to take power. So let's go grab some wire. I think I might be running a little over the time limit for this episode, so let's try to hurry this up a bit. We need wire. Where's my wire? The wire is in this chest. There seems to be a lighting bug with this version here with the chest. They like light up really weird. All right, let's see if we can hook it up right here. Alright, let's see if this works. Because it says MineChem now works with universal electricity, so Yep, it's storing energy. Sweet. Okay, so we can put stuff in here, and we can break stuff down. So there we go. We got power. Let's put some coal in here. Let's see what happens with that. So it's gonna actually. Wow, look at that. Like, look at that. That was cool. Holy shit. All right, let's make some more because I believe we were supposed to get 16 out of it. If we take a look in our book, I believe it said 16. So, yep. We got 16 of this stuff now. Look at that, 16 carbon. And I believe we can take this stuff, and wow, look at that, it has a nice little animation as well. Alright guys, I'm going to cut this and check how much time we have left for this episode. Okay guys, this is going to be the end of this episode. I'm having a lot of fun with these new mods. MineChem is going to be one of those mods that I mess with a lot. I think we're going to continue messing with it next episode. Motherfucker, what the hell? Really? This happens to me like all the time. I'm like... Really, this is like something that... This is like my trademark right here. Zombie at the door. Hey, bro, what's up? What's up? Sorry about that. I just... Oh, man, that really makes me mad. Like, that gets to me. Anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.